Hello, so this is my new hand cranked pillar drill. It's a Bradson No14 and I picked this up probably about a week ago. It's made of solid cast iron and it weighs about 50 pounds or 25 kilos roughly. And I bought this because I needed a pillar drill that used no electricity, and I didn't really fancy one of those drill stand things that you put a cordless drill in, just because I thought this would be a lot more solid, which it is. So this thing, I got it and it was very rusty, so I had to do a wee bit of restoration on it. I degreased the whole thing, so I started with a bit of just like kitchen degreaser, toothbrush, and then I got some white spirit out and got the more oily bits cleaned, and then finally the wire brush on the grinder and got all the rust off. So I got it back down to bare metal on most of the parts, and then a coat of boiled linseed oil, followed by a going over with my blowtorch just to make that oil polymerize so that it wasn't tacky on the surface. So now I reckon this thing will be fine for the next wee while. It's a very simple design. It's basically this hand crank goes round and there's these two bevel gears. The advance is dealt with by this screw here, which goes up and down and brings the chuck up and down on the drill. It does have an auto advance which uses a cam. I'll show you, see if you can see that here. Unfortunately, the auto advance, it's not working. This gear would normally go over this screw here, and every time the cam goes round, it would give it a little push on the gear, which would turn the screw. Unfortunately, what I didn't notice when I bought this drill was that this screw has actually got a bend in it. So that increased height here was causing the screw to bind. So I managed to get some of the bend out of the screw, but it was annoying me. The screw was binding when this was coming back up, and the auto advance is one click for every rotation of this. So we're talking, I think there's 24 teeth on here. So, you know, one rotation of this for every 24 turns, it would take absolutely forever to get anywhere. And I'm planning on using this on wood, so I don't need that. The chuck is another oddity of this thing. This uses what's called a Goodall type chuck. This is what they call it in the brochure I found online. This is basically just a keyless chuck that works by going up and down on a screwed sort of shaft, which opens and closes the jaws. It's a very simple design, but it's attached with this mystery arbor that's in this big block of steel on the drill shaft. Got this square bolt which I can take out. I'll just do that for you now. And then the drill chuck is still absolutely stuck in there. I tried heating up the shaft with a torch and still nothing, so I'm not sure what sort of arbor it's got holding that chuck in. I'm not sure if it's a type specific thing or if it's a standard one. I was planning on putting a Jacobs chuck on this, but I think I'll be living with the Goodall. Apart from that, I think that's everything I've got to say on this. I'm planning on adding a wee sort of crank handle made out of wood at the top, so I'll maybe make a wee short video when I do that, just to show that working. But yeah, otherwise the thing's working. I've drilled a few holes, and I will see you in the next video.